My boyfriend wants to regularly attend a nudist group at our college and I'm not sure about it. My boyfriend and I have been dating since last summer and long story short we became aware of an unofficial nudist club on campus that we got invited to. We are pretty good friends with this guy and girl, and one day at lunch they pretty much just bluntly threw the question out there. Hey, I totally get this is a random question, but what do you guys think of nudism? Obviously caught us off guard as it wasn't something I ever really thought about. I explained as such and that I understood it as people who hate clothes or like that one scene in Zootopia. BF said similar, minus the Zootopia reference. They pretty much said, partially correct, and explained further about how they were part of an unofficial nudism/naturism club, and that it was about body positivity and just how it's comfortable being naked. They also made it clear it wasn't a sex thing and that they weren't suggesting anything like that. We obviously had a lot of questions, but to boil down the conversation, they pretty much said they're a board game/video game/movie watching club where people can be naked. I'll be honest, it sounded kinda silly or just flat out weird to me. I was polite and genuinely curious at first, but we left the conversation with a maybe. After some discussion, we decided to at least go once to see what it was like. They don't require people be naked especially on a first visit, so I was fine with going as worst case scenario it was just awkward being around naked people. Went to a board game night at an apartment and it was pretty much as odd and mildly awkward as I thought it would be. Was a mix of guys and girls, all naked/partially naked except for us, and we played a game of Catan and other games I don't remember. I left feeling kind of lukewarm on the whole thing, but BF was really interested in going again the next time. I asked why, not in an antagonistic way, I was just genuinely curious and he said it was an interesting experience and that next time he thinks he'll even go naked. I'll be honest and say I don't really have a good explanation for my feelings, but I had the initial reaction of not liking that idea. I didn't immediately say, absolutely not, but I just didn't have much excitement at the idea of going again or us going naked too. Fast forward a week or two and we attended again for a Smash Brothers night at another apartment, and BF was down to boxers for a while and then eventually joined the rest of the group in going nude. To be clear, I'm not jealous or anything about other girls seeing him or whatever, but it did make me feel weird seeing him just sit around or chat and socialize nude with other nude people. On top of me feeling kind of out of place being the only person at the gathering wearing clothes. I feel like this is getting long, so I'll shorten this up a bit. We went to another get-together last weekend and I decided to go down to underwear as that's about what I felt comfortable doing, and I still felt out of place, but didn't feel like I was up for being naked like the rest of them. BF was kind of awkward about it last time, but this time he was acting as if nothing was different about being nude. I've kind of suggested I don't feel like going again, but BF says he doesn't want to go if I don't. He's not insisting I go, but he's kind of asked why I don't like it and I don't really know how to articulate it. I don't even know how to articulate it here in this mess of a post. I don't even really know what I'm hoping to get in terms of advice here. I guess I'm almost using this to vent to a certain degree or talk it out, but yeah. Please, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to notifications for new incredible stories from Reddit. This is largely a boundaries thing. So it comes down to, you do not want to go. Therefore you absolutely should not have to go. Being naked in a group of naked people isn't the kind of thing you should make an allowance for anyone. Your boyfriend wants to go. But doesn't want to go unless you do. Since you don't want to go, he won't go then. So you not wanting to go should settle the whole topic. If he still is wanting to go without you, in my opinion that then falls into a relationship boundary thing. If you're not okay with him going to a nudity thing without you, that's a relationship boundary. If he really wants to go regardless then you should part ways. Nobody is wrong, just incompatible. If you don't really care if he goes as long as you don't have to go then you should get to stay home guilt-free. Don't force yourself to go. etc. etc. This all being said, you should sit down and have a serious talk with him about this. This clearly opened up a whole rabbit hole of feelings and boundaries and worries that need to be brought to the light. Communication is key in these scenarios. Sounds awkward. If you're not into it, don't do it. You okay with him being okay with all the guys there seeing you nude? Would it be weird seeing them around campus? Nudism isn't for everyone. You tried it, you didn't like it. You can always encourage your BF to go hang out balls out without you. You can try a different setting like a nude beach, and see if the setting was the issue. And, what do you think about nudism? Feel free to chime in below.